Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Madrid have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team.
Goes for goal! Now who's going to be... He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Tchouaméni clears without hesitation. And here's Zielinski. Barella tries one from range. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Enrique's cross.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. And it's DiMarco. Spread to the right. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Federico DiMarco is someone else.
Shot a goal! Nearly, but not quite.
Vinicius Junior certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that is one way to stop him. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Alexander-Arnold. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Inter Milan are down to 10 men. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Looking tidy in possession here. Zielinski. Martinez. Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's beat Zielinski! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? That'll be a throw-in. Martinez! Martinez gets flagged offside. The pass is intercepted. Mbappe, he has found the way through. He's having a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Can he get it through?
Martinez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Shoots! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Madrid really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's Zielinski. Now, can they get him away? Driven in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And Martinez! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error. Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Martinez! They've got to be quick to recover this. In once more. Quality ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Bellingham. Pass is just off target. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is onto this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's well spotted. Zielinski. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's burst through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Martinez. He's looking wide. Di Marco. He's found a way through. Di Marco. He leaps for it. Oh, that was a... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Inter can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Back on the way then.
Inter clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Martinez. DiMarco. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's come backwards here. That's a sharp pass. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Sommer. Keeper's got good distance on that. DiMarco. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pass somewhat off target. Well timed, excellent interception. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That'll be a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Eder Militao clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is well cleared.
Cambio de jugadores.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Well read, nice interception. Fratesi. Looking to play him in. Oh, big chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Smartly reclaimed. Valverde. Oh, well played, well played. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he was quick to react. Sucic. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. 75 minutes played. Played out wide. Mbappe! The ball has bounced loose now. Succumbs to the pressure.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he cuts out the supply. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's gone backward here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Looking for a runner. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Thuram. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Valverde. Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's a sharp little ball here, and he's intervened well there.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mkhitaryan. Now it's Thuram. Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Inter Milan now find themselves down to 9 men. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Not the most accurate pass. And they're quick to get it back. Martinez plays it in. He's having a pop! Incredible! Just incredible! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that will be the final act. Inter Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Sucic, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Inter Milan have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Oh, Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bastoni. Bisek. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. Bellingham. Can he finish? He's got a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Di Marco really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Barella, nicely spread. That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's come off the upright. Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. Tries a measured ball.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nice looking ball. Lovely pass, but goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Zielinski. That pass has been well intercepted. Distributed tidily. It's come to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he was alert to it. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's having a go! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid find a position of real strength now. Now it's Thuram. Oh, no joy this time. Inter Milan already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Carvajal cuts out the pass. It's an inviting looking ball that. That has been cut short. Barella, Martinez. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted. Çalhanoğlu for Luis Enrique. Good ball over the top. Thuram is the guilty party there. Zielinski.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
This is a promising build-up. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe with 2 goals already to his name. Inter Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Luis Enrique, Hoisted in. Rudiger tries to clear. And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's going for goal! It is a very, very good save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Camavinga attempts a clearance. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's been hooked away. Çalhanoğlu. That'll be a throw-in. And that is a little undercooked. Zielinski. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Martinez. And Martinez!
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Away we go again.
Inter really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
And now the breakaway. And he's intervened well there. Oh no, what has happened here? It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, well played, well played. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's definitely not his best. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, and the shot! And that's a tidy finish. They're back within reach. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So could they be onto something here? Martinez. It's played through for him. He's onside. Alexander-Arnold.
Inter are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
He's found a way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's the chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. And here's Thuram. Martinez. Carvajal gets it clear. Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. That has not gone well. Strong running down that left flank. Luis Enrique. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold, who's set up one goal so far. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bit too much weight on the pass. Back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. And it's Carvajal. DiMarco gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Thuram.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Fratesi. Fratesi tries a cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Half an hour gone in the second half. Plays a sharp little ball here. Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Alexander-Arnold venturing down the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. Bellingham. Fratesi. Now it's Martinez. Chips it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Sucic. Martinez. Oh, now he can run. Martinez! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Luis Enrique. And he welcomes it in. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Martinez. Well-timed, excellent interception. Bastoni. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Bellingham. What a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.